Hey everyone, it's Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this weekly vlog. Happy Tuesday. I've got yoga at 7 and I am so excited. I need some yoga today. For some reason, I have been so anxious today, which I don't know why, because I was so productive yesterday. I got so much done. I got stuff done that I had been saying I was going to do for months and never did. So I'm like, if anything, I feel like I earned some chillage, but apparently my brain does not agree. So I also have a hard time telling if sometimes if it's anxiety or asthma or both. Just struggles. Also, peep my chair in the back. It's literally like, first of all, the arm is down here and the leather is peeled, so I just threw a blanket over it so at least it's like comfortable, because I do not feel like ordering another one right now. Just don't feel like doing it. But anyways, I'm very excited for yoga. It's candlelight yoga, and that was on my vision board, and I have not only done that once, I have done that multiple times. So it was also on my vision board to become Pilates girly, and I have done that, so I'm very excited about that. I've mentioned that a few times, but I'm just very proud of myself. That'll be good. Be nice to get out of the house, do a little workout class. I like having a weekly workout class. It gives me something to look forward to. It gives me like some sort of structure in my week. On Sunday, which was Easter, which was very, very nice, we did an egg hunt, Easter baskets, and then we just spent like the whole day reading. I actually ended up finishing Fable. I give this like 3 stars. It's honestly kind of forgettable. I said what I said, which is crazy because the ratings are so high on Goodreads and everybody like loved it, but I just thought it was like okay, like it was fine. And also I feel like it's false advertising because the cover, right? Her hair, all the barnacles, it's giving mermaid. There are no mermaids. Yes, there are pirates, but they're like called traders, so it's not even like, I mean, it's piratey, but there's no mermaids, and I feel lied to. I thought before I started reading it, I totally thought that Fable was going to be the main girl, which she was, but I thought she was going to be like a mermaid and she was going to discover her mermaid powers, and that is so not what happens. And I was excited because I was like, we need another mermaid book. But no. And it's like the blue sparkled edges, like come on. It's giving mermaid. It really is. Like, I think I'm still going to keep it though because it's a really pretty book and it's signed. This is my Fairy Loot edition and I didn't like hate it. So I think I am going to keep it. We'll see if I continue with the series. I feel like this might be good like for the summer because it's like very summery and beachy, and it was easy to read in the sense that I read it really fast. Like once I actually sat down and read it, I finished it in like a day, but for some reason the writing was like confusing. I feel like it was more tell and not show, and you're supposed to show and not tell. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like no one's gonna agree with me on this, but I am really glad that I finished it, especially because I own the book. Honestly, if I didn't own the book, I probably would have DNF'd it. But like it was a 3 star, so it was like decent. I wasn't miserable, but it's pretty forgettable. Like I already don't really remember a lot of the characters' names, I'm gonna be honest. Also, I feel like they could have easily wrapped this up and like made it like a standalone. And I think there's like 3 books. Although there is a prequel about her father, and he's like this cool pirate dude, and that I actually kind of want to read because it seems like it might be more piratey than this. So I don't know, maybe I'll continue with it, who knows. We shall see how I feel. And then yesterday I had to do some like applying to jobs and stuff, and I don't know what it is about that. It's just so depressing. I don't know if that's just me. I'm like, I feel like that's why I'm stressed out, because I did all that yesterday and like, I don't know. But I don't share too much of that journey because I just don't want to talk about it. This is like my safe space, especially the vlogs. Like I love doing vlogs. That's like what got me into YouTube in the first place, and I feel like that's where we really bond. So, you know, I don't really want to talk too much about it, but I know some people talk about it on there and I do find it helpful. All I will say is that it's rough out there, and it is a very interesting time to be in your 20s, and that's kind of, I'm kind of gonna leave it at that because that's all I want to say about it for now. But the weekly vlog has begun. So I've got yoga tonight, and then I'm obviously gonna come back and shower. I already had dinner. I had a Caesar salad with chicken, and then I think tonight I'm gonna try to read more of Fourth Wing and possibly finish it. I think I've got like 100 pages left, so depending on how tired I am, I think I could finish it. So I'm gonna read more of that and finish it. It's really good. And then decide if we wanna, if me and my sister wanna like go right into Body Reading Iron Flame or what we wanna do. I think it's gonna depend on how it ends for me. That's kind of my plan for tonight, and then probably, you know, catch up on some of the YouTube videos that I have saved. I don't know about anyone else, but my watch later has like 600 plus videos in it. Like it's a little crazy, and sometimes it stresses me out. Like I feel like I have to go through and like watch things and like delete things. Like it almost feels like a checklist for me, which is ridiculous because it's like recreational, but I digress. So that is my update. I will hop back on and update you guys later. All right, y'all, it is Thursday. I had a great yoga class on Tuesday. Very relaxing, very needed. Then yesterday I went outside, laid on my front lawn with my friend. We had like kind of a little picnic, so we ate subs and stuff, and then we just like chatted and read. And I actually got roasted and toasted. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but that's like the burn line. I was only out there for 2 hours and it's April, but that's crazy. I obviously didn't put sunblock on because I probably should have, but I just didn't even check the UVs. But yeah, so that was really nice, and I read more of Fourth Wing. I think I'm like 70% of the way through it, so I'm like almost done. I think the first half of the book read way quicker than the second half. I don't know why. It's not that I'm not enjoying it. I'm still really loving it, but I feel like for some reason I flew through like the first half and the middle way faster than the end. I don't know if anyone else had that experience, but I also cut my hair, and I don't know how I feel about it because it's kind of a weird length, but I mostly just wanted to get the split ends. But we'll see. It looks kind of uneven right now, but I swear it's even. I'm gonna get dressed. I feel like my brain is not with it this week. I was so productive on Monday, and then for the rest of the week I feel like my brain just like went out to lunch. Like it's just not here right now. Sorry, nobody's home. Like I don't get it. I think I'm getting my period soon, so I think that is what it is. I've also been having like serious mood swings. Like I get really like depressed when not when I wake up in the morning, it's like after I get up, and then I'm like depressed for some reason. And it's not that I'm actually depressed, I really think it's just my hormones, like because I think I'm getting my period. But I'm like, dog, I just keep trying to remind myself that because I always forget when that happens that I'm getting my period soon, and then I'm like, dang, what's wrong with me? But I know that it's just like this always happens to me before I get my period. Like I just get very sad. Don't know what it is. I have not felt like filming reaction videos. I know I had a migraine and that is like the reason, but I'm like this whole week I've been like I should really like continue my reaction videos, and I'm like I just don't feel like it. And I'm telling you guys because you guys are like my buddies. Like this is like the vlog is where we get personal. I don't know if it's just that I did so many in a row that now I'm like I want to do something like other creative stuff. It's not that I'm never gonna do it again, because I definitely am, and I'm gonna continue the show, and I like making reaction videos, but I never want my channel to be only one thing. That's just not what I want, and that's not what I wanted when I started this channel. Like mostly this is for fun for me to have like a creative outlet and make content that I enjoy, so I never want to force myself to make something during a week that I don't feel like making it, because then I'm just not gonna enjoy it, you know, and then it doesn't come out as a good video for you guys, and it's not a video that I'm proud of. So that's really what it is. And for me, it's very important to be making the content that I'm excited about making, because at the end of the day, this is something that is supposed to be fun for me and a way to be creative for me and like document my life. And I don't ever want to take the fun or like spark out of this for me, because that kind of happened for me with my writing when I tried to do it as a job. Like now I don't even do it anymore like for fun, and I used to love it, and I just don't want that to happen to something else. And also I want to show people that your channel and just you in general, you don't need to be like part of any niche. You don't have to just box yourself in and do one thing, because I don't know if anybody else felt like this, but I always felt like if I couldn't like neatly fit into like one category, then like I was weird and there was something wrong with me. Like I was like, oh, everyone else is like either sporty or they like this one thing, and it's like I never want to box myself in like that, because I don't think it's a bad thing to have multiple interests, like, and have them be like different and unrelated. I think it's a really great thing, and I think it's great to be creative and be more like a Renaissance man, woman, you know, because usually it's a Renaissance man, but I'm a woman. So I think that's cool, and I kind of want to show other people that you can have interests that have nothing to do with each other. Like that's totally fine. Explore the things that you're interested in and make you excited. That is the point of life. Like, and who cares if they're not connected or they don't fit in like a little box, you know? So it's very important to me to send that message with my channel, because that's how I live my life. I basically just want to show people that that's okay, because I feel like when I was younger, I never saw anybody else doing that on like social media or anywhere. Everybody I watched was like into only one thing. It was like they were like a beauty guru and they were only into makeup, and they didn't talk about any of their other interests. I realized they were probably into other things, right? They just didn't talk about it, but I always felt like, wow, like everybody else has like that one thing that they're into and that's their whole identity and they're passionate about. And I was like, what's wrong with me that I don't have that one thing, like I have a bunch of things, and I started seeing it as a bad thing when it's not a bad thing. And I don't want that to happen to anybody else or have anybody else stifle their creativity. Like, nothing wrong with having multiple interests and like pursuing these multiple interests. Nothing wrong with that. So that's my little speech. That's what I wanted to say. My asthma is going crazy today. Like, I might need to hit my inhaler, y'all. The allergies are insane. I also think I did not take my allergy medicine yet this morning, so I think that's partly why I'm like I can't believe I got sunburn on my face. That's crazy. If you could tell, the sun was coming from this direction, so it doesn't look as bad today as it did yesterday. Like, it'll be gone in like 2 seconds, but I'm like, I just can't even believe. I'm just like, dude, it's April. This is a fit. My hair, I'm not very happy with it, but my arms are too tired. Because I like, you know, when you try to put your hair up, girls get this, or I guess guys with long hair, but you know, when you try to put your hair up and you're like this for so long, I was like, whatever, give up. And literally, I have a scrunchie for like every color. I've got like a giant bag that I got on Amazon, one of the best purchases ever, because I've been using these for years, and I have a scrunchie for like every occasion. I just wore this shirt, put on a necklace, and then I've got biker shorts on. I was gonna wear one of my like nicer long sleeve shirts I just got thrifting, but I just realized it was gonna rub against my sunburn and irritate it, so I was like, okay, I should probably wear short sleeves. Like, for like 2 days I'm gonna have the sunburn, and then I can wear whatever I want after that. But so that's the fit. It's not really anything crazy. Hey y'all, this is a test. I want to see how this microphone works, so I'm like, maybe if I film with it and vlog with it, I'll be able to figure it out, because it was making this buzzing sound, and no matter what I do, I can't fix it. I don't know. Maybe I just need to spend more time on it. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's meant to be clipped in the shirt. Like, maybe I'm holding it too close to my face, but I like the idea of waving around a microphone, you know, like it just makes me feel cool. Vlog, I kind of took like a week off because I had filmed a vlog. I'd say I didn't really like it, but I haven't even like looked at it yet. And I was just like burnt out. I was like, I don't feel like filming. I don't really feel like making content. And I was like stressed out about just life. So I was like, I'm going to take a week to just sit in my thoughts, which I found very helpful, because it helped me, like, I applied to some jobs, and also like I'm looking into maybe getting my master's degree. Like, it just helped me like gave me time to focus on looking into like steps for the future, you know. I feel like I needed my brain power all in that direction, you know. But I'm feeling back into making some vlogs for you guys. Vlogs are my favorite thing to make, because I just like to chat. I like to document life. I think it's very fun. That's what I kind of have the most fun doing. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do what brings me joy. But I thrifted this shirt. It's very Y2K, like beachy. I don't know how I feel about like baby tees with the sleeves though, because I feel like they make my arms look big, but I don't know if that's just my insecurities talking, you know. But I wanted to come on here, start the vlog. Job searching is very stressful. I always feel so weird talking about this, but I'm like, the whole point of this was to document life for me. Document it in my 20s, maybe help somebody else. I think job hunting is very stressful and depressing personally. I always get in like a bad mood after, so I feel like you can only do so much in one day and in 1 week. I've been finding some stuff, which is good. Right now I'm looking for something remote, just because that is what works best for me right now, because I don't thrive the whole convoluted web that I don't want to get into. But adulting starts to feel like that. I feel like it feels like you can't do one thing without having to do 50 other things first. Okay, that was my test of the microphone, because I figure maybe the buzzing will come out when I edit it, or maybe one of you guys will know what I'm doing wrong. It's from like Billabong, if that helps, y'all. I just got it on Amazon. I am still reading Fourth Wing, so I need to finish that. I am like 73% of the way through it. For some reason, the back half of the book is just like dragging on for me. Like, I find myself not really wanting to pick it up, which is weird, because I've been enjoying the book, and like I was like, oh, this is gonna be a 5-star for me, but I think it's probably gonna end up being like a 4-star, just because usually I'm like, oh, and I would reread it, but I could see myself rereading this one. I don't know why the second half of the book is dragging on. It's not like I haven't been reading, I've just been reading other stuff instead of finishing it, so I'm not really sure what the deal is in my brain. I also started playing with this Campbell soup stress ball. And then I also started reading, forget when I started this, it was like maybe Sunday, Saturday, I don't know. It was a few days ago. I started reading the Pretty Little Liars series, and I'm reading book 1, and I'm like 66% of the way through it. I might make a video on it, but I've been rewatching Pretty Little Liars Still hits, by the way. They just don't make banger shows like this anymore, honestly. But I was curious. I was like, I've never read the books, and I'm kind of curious like how similar they are. The first book so far is like pretty much word for word, like scene for scene. The one thing I think is weird though is that somebody went back and edited the digital books so that they are more like pop culturally relevant for now though, even though this book came out in the early 2000s. So they're talking about like TikTok and stuff, and it's throwing me off because I'm like, I know that did not exist back then. But, and then I looked it up and other people were complaining about it too. So at least I know it's not just me. But I am having a lot of fun with it, and I'm really enjoying reading the source material and seeing where it came from and stuff. I saw the books thrifting the other day and I didn't get them because I didn't think I was going to read them, and then I just had this weird desire to read them. So next time I go thrifting, I'm going to try to find them. Because I'd like to have the OG books with like the really ugly covers with like the dolls on them, because I feel like it's kind of fun. Like I kind of like them. So I might try to look for that next time I go thrifting. I'm going to dinner and drinks with my friend tonight, and then we're supposed to have a sleepover, so that should be fun. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow or Sunday with another update. I really would like to finish Fourth Wing this week because it's just annoying me that it's like hanging over my head, you know? So I would like to finish that. I have it on Kindle too, so I'm like, I really should just, next time I have insomnia, just read that instead of reading something else, because I would just like to finish it. And then I have not picked my May TBR yet. I do want to do that. And I do want to film like some sort of May reset for you guys, and that's kind of where I'm at. And I'll see you guys next time I have an update. It is time to end this vlog and go on to a new one. I have been in this one particular vlog forever because I started it before I took my little week break, and now, so I think it's technically been going on for like 3 weeks, which is crazy. So I'm ending the vlog, but before I end it, I did finish Fourth Wing. My April wrap-up May TBR video, which is also like a May reset, is already up. That has my full review of Fourth Wing in it. I did give it 5 stars and I really enjoyed it, but if you want to check out my more in-depth thoughts, it is in that video. And then I just finished the first Pretty Little Liars book last night, and I gave that 4 out of 5 stars. My rating system, I don't really have like a system, like some people go crazy with the rating systems. Mine's kind of just based on vibes, you know, like if I had a good time, if I enjoyed it. 4 stars, like I had a really good time and I enjoyed it and I want to continue on, sort of thing. 5 stars is like I loved it, I would reread it. Do I think like Pretty Little Liars, the book, is like literary genius and should win like prizes? No, but I had fun, so it's a 4-star because of that, if that makes sense. That's kind of how my rating system is. I don't really like to do a whole thing for it. It just makes it like overly complicated to me. But so I'm gonna end the vlog there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up down below if you did. Comment down below what you're reading in May, since it's May now, and any other like book content you guys want to see from me. I'm super into reading right now. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Later, gators. Bye.